Is it the wise man or is it the fool who moves beyond the tidal pool?
You stop loving her today.
A little bit more Dylan.
Oh yeah, more Dylan. Yeah. You stop loving her today.
There's a lady keeping watch on the swimmers out there. There's an ocean full of reasons we should all be scared. Deeper power, deeper love.
We're talking about the influence of Buddhism on the blues.
Yes.
So there was no real Buddhist presence here in the Americas during the formation of the blues.
So it's
yes.
the unconscious influence of Buddhism on the blues. Because the blues guys were not conscious of Buddhism's influence.
Right.
Until Buddha came and said, hey, gotcha, man.
Today on Travelin' Trav's Transrational Blues, we'll be discussing the influence of Buddhism on the blues. Maybe you, like me, have had that cosmic melon baller just scraping out all the nonsense, all the silly superstitions and religious foolery. Then yes, you may be interested in my work. For-profit prison systems and for-profit war. What do we do when we see ourselves like this?
I am the Father, I am the Son, I am the one who dries those nails. I am the ocean ocean, I am the risen one. You know, our love, she never fades. Ooh. You know, our love, she never fades. Rise up. Deeper power, deeper love.
If we are going to profess to be beings of spirit, then what is the most important question? It's brutal. It's terrible. I mean, the idea, Jesus is the one who got down to the nitty-gritty of life in answering this question. What will you do when you are nailed to a cross? When you are isolated, alienated, rejected, when you are misunderstood, what will your response be? Is your love deep enough to forgive? What do we do when we see ourselves like this?
Engines losing power, looking for a place to sit down. Man of the hour, tomorrow he wears that thorny crown. The sky darkened and the moon will bend our will. They're in the eye of the hurricane. You are always still.
When we finally see how we've been cutting our teeth on lies, we've been lied to so deeply. The people that said they loved us lied, and they didn't even know they were lying. And neither did we know that we were lying to ourselves all this time. We have to face that. If we other the liars, then we've only made a liar out of ourselves again. If you are one of those dear, sick, hurting, broken ones like myself, one of those who bought into fundamentalist Christianity because you were so broken and wanted to belong so much and felt so alone, isolated, and alienated, well, then you may have an interest in my work. What do we do when our feelings are at the most hurt, when we feel the most insulted, when we look at everyone and see what's really going on? If you've been following my work, then you may be familiar with labor and the expression of worth, which is simply another way of describing the courage that it takes to align our efforts or our work with what we know to have the deepest value.
They placed the ring upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. But he stopped loving her today.
We live in a culture that is permeated by Judeo-Christian religious values. Therefore, even if you are an anti-theist or an atheist or against religion, you are still, your very being is still permeated by by the erroneous metaphysical constructs. It's important that we understand our metaphysical constructs that are born from the stories that we say we believe. And then especially the metaphysical constructs that arise when we say we don't believe. If you are one of those dear, sick, hurting, broken ones like myself, one of those who bought into fundamentalist Christianity because you were so broken and wanted to belong so much and felt so alone, isolated, and alienated, well, then you may have an interest in my work. If you, like myself, have been hovering at the edge of the observable universe, expanding your rational mind, maybe...
I am humbled, I am broke. I gave myself away by mirror and by smoke. Gospel man with feet of clay, I gave myself away. I gave myself away. I gave myself away. I gave myself away. Mountains move beneath my hand. The earth and sky obey my every command. Breathing underneath the waves, I gave myself away. I gave myself away. Rise up, deeper power, deeper love.
The God nature is the non-binary nature, the non-dual nature. I am not separate from you. Forgiveness is the realization of that oneness. Forgiveness is the realization that we are not separate. I love you.
God is hot, God is cold. I felt the Spirit give me meek and give me bold. Naked is the way I came, so I give myself away.
Forgiveness is a choice that I make to rise above my own deceptive nature. Forgiveness is the choice that I make to see myself in you, to understand that I'm not separate from you.
Rise up, deeper power, deeper love. deeper power, deeper